Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast, proudly sponsored by 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge. That is a challenge where you get to go inside, select your own challenge. It can be anything at all, but know this, it will change your mind, body and soul. There's a 7-day free trial right now. Links are down below. Go and check it out. Now here's today's episode. Hi everybody, it's Kev here. Consistency, discipline, massive action. That's what you got to do to have the best year ever of your life. Now, today, I want to talk to you about those days that we all have. And these are the days when everything seems to be out of control. You've got no control over anything. You know, you might be feeling a bit crook. You make a couple of phone calls, you get abused. You're having trouble with your internet. Your computer's playing up. Those days, and it just seems to go on all day. You have that really bad day. Well, I call them testing days. And they completely throw your day out. It's totally out of alignment. Now, you may have meditated in the morning, but generally these are the days where you forget to meditate or you just don't do it because you're running late or something. I mean, I find that if I meditate in the morning, my day just flows. It really does. And I meditate at least 13 days out of 14. I might miss one here and there, but it's those days that throw me out because I'm not relaxed, I'm not calm. So you might get caught in traffic for an extra hour. Or you just don't feel like doing anything. So those days, and I call them your testy days. Your testy days. You're being tested on these days when you face those situations that really, these are the days that actually define you. Whereas most people get pretty pissed off or they get upset. You need to learn to see that differently. See this as a test. And even though these days they're really, really difficult, both physically and mentally, they're testing your strength. They are really testing you to see what you're made of. And your ability to conquer those hardest days, that is what separates successful people from those who are just average. That's what separates them. And when you learn to love those testy days, you accept that challenge. You say, right, okay, this is one of those days. I've got to step up here. I've got to really step up and I've got to execute regardless of what's going on. And once you do that, you build momentum and you can actually turn those days around. You build your self-esteem, you build your courage, you build your determination, you build your consistency, your discipline, your massive action, you build all that. And when you start to look forward to those days, that's when you know you've got to the top of this mountain. You're there. You can conquer these days. But you look ahead and there's another mountain. It never stops, but you keep going because you're consistent, you're disciplined, and you take massive action. That's who you are. So when those days come along and you get caught in that little trap where you start thinking, oh, this is going to be one of those horrible days, stop yourself and say, hang on, this is a testy day. This is a testy day. This is testing me big time. This is what is going to define me. This is where I step up and push through it. Do that and you really will become unstoppable. Be consistent, be disciplined, take massive action, enjoy the testy days, make them define you, and this year is going to really take off. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed this episode, then please subscribe, rate, and leave a review for the Inspired Healing Podcast on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast app. And don't forget, come and join me inside the 100 Days to Self-Mastery Challenge so you too can change your mindset and your life. We now have a 7-day free trial. Go and check it out. Link is in the show notes below, and please have a most inspiring day.